Now I'm just remembering some incidents. I was working in a company called TCR Corporation, which we were doing the quality inspection for the exports and imports commodities. And I was based at Madras. So in 1973, I got a promotion as manager and transferred to our Bellary office. As a manager. So Bellary manager have transferred to Goa, some other, shuffled. So 10 days time, my boss has given, regional manager has given 10 days, within 10 days you can, 10 to 15 days, you can go and take charge of that office. Then only he can go from there to Goa and all. Then only, this shuffling. So I requested my boss, then I'll go to Puttaparthi, get blessings from Swami because I'm going for promotion. Then from Puttaparthi to my native place at Calicut, get blessings from my parents. Then I'll come after 1 week, 8 days or something like that. Then, conveniently, I will go like that. So he told, no problem, you can do like that. Then I came to Puttaparthi from Madras and reached here in the evening. Next day morning, this is in 73, in the mud only, outside I was sitting. So Swami was coming for the interview. So the moment Swami saw me, he's asking, when are you going back? I was wondering, see, when I am coming to your house, immediately you are asking, when are you going back? It's a very awkward question. I was thinking, why Swami? Then I told, actually, I wanted to go back immediately because I had to go to Calicut. See, that's why Swami just asked me, when are you going back? Then I told Swami, I wanted to go back tomorrow. So, tomorrow, like that, he just immediately. He just made me like this, as if he's going to beat me or something like that. So, I thought, Swami didn't like that my talking that I want to go tomorrow. And then immediately I told Swami, whenever Swami says, I will go from here. Then he was very happy. Immediately his face, I can just see. And just patted, Romba Sandosham, Romba Sandosham, Romba Sandosham. 3 times he told and patted on my shoulder. So I was sure, definitely, I'll get interview and get blessings. I can inform about the promotion and all. 1 day over, 2 day over, 3 day over, 4 day over, 5 day over. During darshan time, Swami will never see me. He will avoid me. Bhajan time, he will appreciate my bhajan, morning and evening. See, I have started getting tension because, I'm supposed to join by 10th day or within 2nd week or something like that. And those days to reach to Puttaparthi and from here to Calicut and all, very difficult. It will take more time and all. Then going back to Madras and all. See, the thing is, instead of in the spiritual this thing, I totally forgotten about spiritual. I wanted to go from here because, as a promotion, I was very young at that time and going as a promotion as a manager and all. And Swami is not talking, Swami is not looking to me. Bhajan time he looks, that's all. 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, it goes like that. 10th day, what I have done, I was fish out of water. Because I thought, my job also may go like that. 10th day. I went to, at that time, Kasturi was a secretary. I went to Kasturi and in detail I have told him, now I'm in a very mess because this is the position. I'm supposed to take charge Bellary today, tomorrow or something like that. Now I have to go to this thing. Swami is not looking at me. And he heard all those things. Then Kasturi told, see, you only promised to Swami that whenever Swami gives permission, then only I will go. And now you are coming to me to interfere in that. See, if I go with this subject to Swami, he will give me left and right and ask me to go from there. Because, you have already given promise. And how can you ask me to intervene? But you don't worry. There must be some basic things problem. And at that time, I was having liver problem, jaundice as well as chronic jaundice and a chronic problem with the liver and all. So I was having some injections, treatments. So when your liver is not well, you are not supposed to take oil material and this chilies and all, But here, after coming over here, those days there is no foreigners canteen or the other Gujarati, what is it, Punjabi canteen or something. Only the South Indian canteen is there. South Indian canteen is, Andhra people, a lot of chilies and oil will be there. No, but I was very careful in my house at Madras. But that also I couldn't, make any restrictions because, there is no other way if I want to stay over back. So 10 days I was having the canteen food and all. So that problem also was there. So what will be my fate, after going back and all. And, Kasturi told, no, I'm sorry, I cannot, came back. One more day it is over. 12th day, I've written a letter when I was doing my prayer in my room. I've written a letter. The one main thing I have written, please ask me to get out from here. There is a word I have written. Please ask me to get out from here. And the other, everything I have put on promotion, I want to go. Actually, I'm supposed to, everything, all the stories. And the final things I told, so please ask me to get out from here. That is a word I use. And after, putting that letter to Swami's photo, then when I have gone for this thing, I have taken that letter and I have gone for darshan. So during darshan time, Swami came to me and given this letter. You know what Swami told? You get in. I am asking him to ask me to get out, and Swami is telling you get in. Get in where? Interview room. See, that itself, gave me a shock. See, I should not have used that word to get out the user. How can Swami make me get out? So get out from the spiritual. You see, it may be in any meaning, is it not? Because I am having only about my manager post and official post, I myself doesn't know how to write or what is the language I have written in all. But that through that word, I understood that what I have written was wrong. Gone to interview room, spent nearly 15-20 minutes during the interview because I was overwhelmed. I have totally forgotten about my promotion, going to Bellary, everything I have totally forgotten to tell. But I was suffering from this thing. that liver complaint. That I wanted to tell. So, Swami, I am having liver. I have not talked to liver. Leave, that's all. Immediately Swami told chup. Like this, chup. Like that. I will tell you everything. Swami told. Then, Swami told everything. In the sense, the chronic liver, this thing. At that time, one Mr. Nagarajan, who is the father of Mr. Ramani, who is the, All India Vice President. Now he is the All India Vice President, Mr. Ramani from Madras. His father was very close to me. So he only took me to the one doctor. Everything Swami told. Dr. Nagarajan took you, and this is the injection you are taking. This is the medicine you are taking. And everything Swami told. Then Swami just materialized Vibhuti and given to me. And I thought, I will take and give little to my parents and also I just kept. Swami told me, no, you take fully now itself. So I was just taking. At the time of taking, Swami told, no more liver complaint. Swami told. See, this has happened in 1973, now 2022. Whenever I am having the regular checkup, the liver is perfect, even today. Nothing. With that, that is a miracle, is it not? I am having the same way some stomach problem also. Now, especially now, more stomach problem, even now. But those days, very often I used to have stomach problem. Before that, let me finish this. After the interview, coming out, I have forgotten about this thing and all. But I was sending at least once in 2 days a telegram, because those days no mobile. Even you have to go to the telephone booth inside, wait for 1 hour, 1.5 hours to get, and I'll get only in the daytime. Then only we can talk. And sometimes, out of order, I will not get. So I used to 2-3 telegrams I was sending in every 2-3 days. Unexpectedly delayed, still in Puttaparthi, like that I was giving. And after this thing, then I told you I'm leaving for Calicut. Within 3 days I'll be there. Like that, I have given. I have not talked to him. I couldn't talk to him. Because he was also out of station. I couldn't. If he's out of station, no mobile those days. So it's very difficult to talk each other. And I went to Calicut. Lot of good things have happened during that interview. It's a very big story. And after getting the blessings from my parents, I've gone to Madras. And the 13th or 14th, after 2 weeks only, I could reach my office. I was very much reluctant to go to his cabin, my regional manager's cabin, because I was feeling some, I have not done the proper thing or something, or I was helpless, actually. I was helpless. How to face him, that was what I was telling him. So even the staff outside, they have also not told anything, but I was sitting in this thing. The leaving letter I have not received, but they have stopped whatever I was working in, that work was not there. That was allotted to somebody else. So the second day I have gone to his cabin and told everything to his boss. What happened during that interview, Swami told, Onam is coming after 1.5 months. That means Onam used to come either end of August or early September. So I would have gone in the month of July or something like that, June, July. I don't remember. But I know that it is after 2 months or something like that. Swami told you bring all the family members, parents and everything. At that time I told Swami, definitely I will bring all this. But after coming out only, what is this? I have given word to Swami, I had to go to Bellary. Do you think that immediately after getting a transfer to Bellary, I will get for Onam function, I'll get leave and all. And, that's all things I was. Then how to, I mean, talk to my boss, all those things. But you have to talk. You are necessary to talk all those things. Otherwise, then he was hearing very calmly. He was hearing, and yes, yes, okay, 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 like that. Whatever. Then finally, I told, see, this is the way. 12th day only, Swami has given an interview and everything. I told. Then he told, he had asked me to bring during Onam time. When is Onam? I told, August last week. And he has asked me to bring the entire family, my brothers and everybody. Okay, okay, you can go. He's telling. I was wondering myself whether he is talking or Swami is talking through him. Because, nothing, no, in the face, but he has not told me when to go to Bellary. How can I ask? When I go to. So he has to tell me now you have to, okay, now he has not told me. I came out. No work. I was just sitting, just helping somebody, if anybody asks something, I was just helping. But I came to know that he has already shifted to Goa. The second person, assistant manager, was as a temporary. He has taken the acting manager. In that way, I was told. But July and August end, then I gone to him and told, I have to go tomorrow. Okay, okay, you can go like that. So I gone to Calicut. We have taken a car and parents and all. We are all gone there. Spent for 1 week, and I have to bring back them to Calicut. Then only I can come. So 10 days. Always it will come some 7 to 10 days. Came back and told him. At that time, Swami gave interview. And, Swami was just during the interview, outside. Interview in the sense, actually, this conversation happened in the outside only. Swami called the parents and we are also gone to Swami. Swami was standing in the veranda. And from there, Swami was talking. Dussera Varaya, like that Swami says. Because Dussera is coming. Are you coming? Are you coming? I mean, you are coming for Dussera. I told Swami. Then immediately Swami turned to my parents and told, last month itself I have kept him for 12 days. Swami is telling, last month itself I have. See, if you get leave, you come. Then, so many other things about our marriage and all, So I told, definitely I'll come. Then we came back and reported to my boss. See, this is the thing. October is Dussera is there. Swami is asking me to come for Dussera. Okay, okay, you can go. Again, he is telling. Even at that time also, he is not telling that when I have to go to Bellary. And with reluctance, I cannot ask also. So it is going on. So Dussera also happened. Dussera he called. And Dussera also he told me next month in November, birthday, you are coming. Like that. Swami, definitely I will come. No, if you have leave, you come. See, these are all the golden opportunities Swami is inviting. In the sense, Swami is asking personally. See, when thousands and thousands of devotees there, who am I for Swami to tell like that? So, how individually Swami is, so near and dear. See, for Swami, everybody are near and dear. But we are not realizing that sort. So I was thinking myself, Swami himself is telling to come for Dussera, to come for this thing, and in that way. And came back and told this thing, you can go. So from July onwards, August, September, October, November also was there. And there is only one work I am having, taking salary on first. That is the work I was having. No other official work. Even though I was just doing some other thing. And, December, Christmas, everything over. Then January, I have gone this again to Puttaparthi. Anyway, I don't have any work, So, just gone like that. In the month of April, I think, he called me inside. My boss called me inside. Now, one cover he has given to me. So when I opened it, it was a flight ticket. They have already booked a flight ticket. Not to Bellary, it's a Cochin. Cochin means it is a native place of mine. Okay. The Cochin manager who was there was transferred to Bellary, and I got in my own native place, native state, to Cochin. And now you had enough blessings from everybody, from Swami, from but he's a spiritual background man, of course. He believes, see, the thing is, whether he is a believer of God. He's a believer of God. So he was appreciating. Then he told, this is the ticket. So I had to go within a week's time. He told, you just go over there, settle yourself, and things, the manager before he goes, just study all those things. Then, leisurely after 2-3 months, you can come back and take all your samans. Because, they were providing. Even at that time, only Swami was asking individual, we three brothers, how much salary you are getting. How much salary he is getting. Everything in front of my parents only. Then Swami told, with this salary, how can you live in a family life? Then we told Swami, we don't want to marry and all. No. That I will decide. After telling that only, this transfer, what are all the benefits I got it? After being a manager, I have a company quarters to stay. Electricity will be paying by the company. Car is there. Driver is there. Car maintenance is there. And paper, everything. So many perks and everything have started coming. The word Swami told, no, with this salary, how can you live? And all these things, the perquisites and everything I was getting. Like that, three of us, got it in a very good this thing. And once Swami told, I will select girl for you. You don't have to do this thing. Or you bring something, or I will select for you. Like that is almost telling just. So all these days in Madras, without any work, I was just continuing there. Then after coming to Cochin only, I've settled over there, came back to Madras to call the Samans, and so my main in between I was about to ask Swami about my stomach problem. So when I told stomach problem, immediately Swami told, that is your family property, you keep it with you. That's what Swami told. So Swami needs only a fraction of a second to cure my liver complaint. At the same time, Swami told, this is your family property, keep it with you. We don't know, what is our previous janmas, how much we had to suffer and all. Only God knows. So even today, I'm suffering from stomach problem, but I'm just getting on, that's all. See, another incident, let me go to another incident. In 1986, my youngest brother, we were celebrating the Onam at Punyachandra Auditorium. Onam day, my youngest brother Shivarathri started singing Ganesha Bhajan. Swami came and sat in the throne in Punyachandra Auditorium. After finishing, he was quite healthy and more than me, little more, very, very hefty man. And Swami just got up from the throne, and as usual, Swami slowly walked, and we were in front, down. And Swami came in front of my brother, youngest brother. He was playing harmonium at that time, and told, don't sing hereafter. You have got a gland on the lungs. I'll give you prasad and all. And we were wondering, actually he was all right at that time. But he is telling to take rest. In that way he was telling. And Swami will give you prasad, then only you go. Swami has given next day the prasad, and he stopped singing also. Then, we have gone back. He was also in Kochi, staying with me only. He was working in FACT. There's a company, government company, FACT. Since I am having office quarters, he was also, we were bachelors at that time. So he was staying with me only. I'm sorry, no, he was staying in his own quarters, after the marriage only. This has happened in 86 only, not 70s, 86. And after 2-3 days, he told, some cough have started. And, they have their own hospital, FACT or hospitals, so they gone there and consulted. And they told in the lungs something is seen, so you have to have a further checkup and all. So we have decided to go to Madras. Madras, we know few doctors very closely. So I just telephoned to them. To Madras. My younger brother was in Madras at that time. He is a doctor. He's an Ayurvedic doctor, settled for the last 40-45 years now. He's there only. Even at that time, he was there practicing. So he has taken the responsibility for him consulting and all. So they found a gland and all in the lungs, and it has to be operated immediately. That's what they told. So that information when I got, I told, I will pray to Swami, see this is the thing. Let me see what Swami says, whether the immediate operations are necessary or required or something like that. After getting, then my youngest brother told, I will also come to Madras. But what happened, within that period, he was deteriorating like anything. Even from Madras he came, and we reached there. We were sitting in the thing. Swami came and asked. Swami just kept quiet. He has not talked to us at that time. He just, even though I wanted to talk, but Swami has not given the chance to talk. After reaching the interview outside room, Swami sent a volunteer to call me. So I ran to Swami, and Swami told, what is the matter? Then I told Swami, there is a gland, cancer, that's what he's telling. So immediate operation they advising. So we wanted to get your advice, then only we can. Swami, just 1 second, he told, not necessary. Not necessary like that. Let him take a rest. Let him take rest. Now, if he coming over here, he will have to come here for the morning, evening darshan and all. That will be a problem for him. Take back to your place. So I have taken back. We are gone back. But the development in the cancer, this is he deteriorate like anything. And within a month's, 2 months time, he was not able to talk. He cannot take food and all. So then again, he expressed his desire that I had to go to Puttaparthi. Because the long leave he has taken. Because even walking also is difficult. We can see in our own this thing, the deterioration is happening. Then I have sent a telegram to Kudumbarao about this. Please pray to Swami after giving this telegram. Then what to do? He wanted to come to Puttaparthi. So Kudumbarao have shown that telegram. Swami told, let him come. So I have taken him. By flight we came here. And, he was very difficult for him to walk and all. So even wheelchair have started. In the wheelchair only he was coming for the darshan. Cough and everything. The first day itself when Swami told, he materialized Vibhuti. And evening also he has materialized Vibhuti. Second day Swami told, you admit him in the hospital. Otherwise it will be strain for him. So we have admitted. He told the main doctor, I don't remember his name, the superintendent in the general hospital, that is not like this hospital, olden days. And the main nurse, she was Malayali, or Narayani Amma. I told that I am coming there. He told us also, I will come there. Let him, you are bit. And Swami himself told that they are coming. 1 day over, 2 day over, by that time, again, how many days I had to take leave and all. So, when Swami has not gone also, we thought, next day Swami will come, or second day he will come and all, but he has not come. Then finally, I have decided to go back to Kochi. So I told my brother, he was in the hospital only, with a very bad condition. I gone back. By that time I reached Bangalore, I got a telegram that his condition is very bad, please come back. Like that. So I came back. After reaching Bangalore, I came back. Even my brother doesn't know that. But next day when I've gone with milk for him to take, at that time he saw, hey, what made you to come back and all? Then I told, I told something because, he should not. But he, he's also a big man. I mean, in the sense, a matured man. He could realize this is happening. And, with great, I told, I'm going for the darshan. Definitely, I'll try to talk to Swami. Then I will come back to that. And I came for the darshan and all. Swami was just started coming for the darshan. And Kudumbarao is having a place to stand, one place, particular place is there. One gentleman came to me and told that he is no more. My brother is no more. I was totally upset. We know that because in between my elder brother, Justice Eradi, he was there, he talked to Swami about his health and all. But Swami was talking saint-like people who are having cancer, what happened, they finally, they also merged with God and all. In that way only Swami was talking. So we were not having much hope about it. At the same time, I went to Kudumbarao, and when Swami was there, and told him, see, now he's no more and all. Then immediately he asked me to go to veranda, stand just in front of the interview room, stand and inform him. So this is the thing. So Swami was giving this. After darshan, he was coming, and as if he has not seen me. I am only the person who was standing. Veranda, and everybody will be sitting only. Because Kudumbarao told you stand, don't sit in front. And now everybody knows, nobody was objected to all. But Swami, as if he has not seen me, he has not gone inside. So I was, at that time, in my mind, I was thinking myself, only God can act like that. So as a human being, he only told to admit, he only told that I am coming to hospital. He only know the seriousness of the disease. Everything he knows. Still, he acted as if he has not seen. Only God can see. Whether any human being can talk like that when we are physically we are so close. So at that time, it is, in my mind, it has come. Instead of, even after that, Swami has not looked at me. That was not the thought. It has come to me. I thought it that way. When Swami gone inside, I have gone back to Kudumbarao. See, this has happened. Then Kudumbarao told, no, I will inform. There some function was going on in the Purnachandra auditorium. Swami went to Purnachandra auditorium. And after that function, Swami was coming back, and Kudumbarao, along with him, Kudumbarao followed, and Kudumbarao got the instruction, make all the arrangements for the funeral and everything. And he told me, we are making all you don't have to worry about. And funeral, everything over. My mother is there at that time, very old mother. He was only 39-year-old, having two children, very small children. And you can just imagine our tension in our this thing. What about the wife? She was only 34 or 32 or something like that. And to look after the children and all, and husband is not there. But evening function was there. I sang the bhajan. Afterwards, I came to know Swami was sitting for attending the function, Afterwards, Swami was telling few people who were the front, see, his brother died today morning and he's singing in front of me. See his thing. That's what Swami told. But afterwards only next day, after the funeral, next day, he came to me and Swami is telling, I couldn't face yesterday too. This is what Swami told. Who is telling this? God is telling. Coming down to the earth. And as a human being, he is telling, I couldn't face. Swami has made everything. Even after this thing, I'll go back to another incident about my father's death also. All the food and everything was coming from Swami was arranging the food. This is standing instruction not to cook anything in our house. And morning 6 o'clock, 25 cups of tea, 25 cups of coffee, everything will come in the morning, early morning. 7:30 breakfast, lunch, evening snacks, everything was coming. And this is Swami called us on the 10th day and for an interview. So my mother also was there. At that time, we learned so many things during the interview. So we were all crying. We were all crying when entering into that. Without him, how can I sing like that? That's what we were thinking. Without him, that too with this. So young. And Swami started talking about so many things. See, night dreams. Swami was telling 2-3 points I will tell you. Night dreams. In the dream, you are seeing that you are a king of a big country. And you are having a lot of people. You are staying in a palace. You are, the lifestyle entirely different. And you are ruling the country in that way. The moment you are coming out from the sleep, then you are understanding, you are Krishnadas Eradi only. I am not a king or something like that. That is night dream. Now you are the daydream. So Swami is telling. Now you are the daydream. You are having mother, you are having father, you are having brothers, everything. That way. See, you have to come out this daydream only. Then only that detachment. Everything is only just like a bubble in the sea and the ocean. Swami was telling, body will come and go just like a bubble. And one important thing was Swami was telling, I need only a fraction of a second to know your 1,000 janmas before and 1,000 janmas after. Swami is telling, 2001 janmas are coming in front of me within a fraction of a second. That is why I am taking only 5-10 minutes to cover up all the devotees. Swami is just walking. And how much he is talking? Hardly to some people, when did you come? How many people are there? Which country you are coming? Or something like that, one question or something like that. But for Swami is telling, I am not seeing anybody's body. Body is just like a bubble in the ocean. A body comes and goes like that. You cannot have any attachment to the body. I am seeing only souls. And each soul, how far it is elevated, I only know. And he turned to my mother and told, you may be thinking, why you have taken my son? You could have taken me. I am an old man. Is it not? Amma told, yes. But you have another some few more these things are the what do you call to be in this Janma itself, few more years you have to be here. But I have given moksha. That's what Swami told. I have given moksha to him. What for you people are coming to me to get moksha? I am telling I have given moksha. Now he'll be always under my under my feet. He'll be always under my feet. And he asked us, how many years you are singing before me? You are not knowing. Immediately Swami told 20 years. He died in 87. We have started singing in 67. But all those thoughts came only after the interview and all. Swami told 20 years he is singing before me. And he has got moksha. And lot of things, even to my sister-in-law, that is the widow of my brother, materialized Palangumala given. I will accommodate you here. I will give teaching. School admission and everything. I will look after you and all. Then finally, it has not happened actually. She has gone back, from their house, They are not devotees. Even in our family also, only my father's children, even our own sister, brother, they are not devotees. All are not devotees, Swami's devotees. So his wife's family and all not devotees and all. So mostly they would have told, you come back. And he asked also, what is that you need? He told, he just given this thing 3 times. I promise. I'll be always with you. I'll look after you. You don't feel anything, this thing. That way he has given the assurance. And Swami himself told about that mission. Swami himself told, I will accommodate you in the school and all. Then everything he told. But that has not happened. And that 15 days over, we all gone back. Now I wanted to come back about my father's death also.